Shalom.
Call Haloyam La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Rakata Yahweh, Rakata Yahweh Shai, Rakata Racha Kodash, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash.
Shalom and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elder bishops and the elders and the Akim and the Akwath of the hopeful elect. Shalom. Just want to go into a quick video entitled U.S. Storm Killed at least 21 Memorial Day Weekend 2024. So as we see the Most High, he's bringing judgment after judgment upon Babylon the Great, America. He's been doing it with the forest fires over in California and the different diverse, mediums of judgment, as far as tornadoes, earthquakes, hailstorms, hurricanes, landslides, mudslides, flooding, earthquakes in diverse places throughout the four corners of the earth, And now the Most High has dried up the Euphrates River, gotten that ready, preparing the way of the battle for the Battle of Armageddon over there in the Far East, over there, near Israel, the Battle of Armageddon, the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's decision, right? So the Most High, he's no more sitting back and being idle and just letting America skate by unscathed, right? Because there's judgment after judgment after judgment going on with tornadoes and everything. So right here, this past weekend was Memorial Day weekend, and then Monday, May 26th, was the folly day of Memorial Day. So right here, when you read it, it says, "What do we honor on Memorial Day? The last Monday in May has been established by Congress as Memorial Day, the day to remember, honor, and mourn the Americans who have died in the country's wars." Well, we know that there's no mourning for the Israelites, so-called Blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, because those are not our people. Those are our enemies. As Deuteronomy 28 and 68, we will be sold into our enemies. And those are the descendants, our enemies. Those are the descendants that's died in these wars, our enemies. On this, when you drop down right here, on this Memorial Day, where we read the title of that questionnaire, it says, "What is the true meaning of Memorial Day?" On this Memorial Day, it's fitting and proper that we honor Americans who made the supreme sacrifice for this nation. You see how they twist it and flip it, try to make it seem like it's something good and positive and righteous. Nothing righteous about stealing land from a nation and from a people that was at peace with them and received them peaceably, right? The Native American Indians, so-called, is what they call them, but that's the so-called Latinos, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native American Indians, or they're the lost 10 tribes. And that's how Columbus and them found their way over here, by using the so-called Apocrypha in 2nd Ezra chapter 13 and verse 40 through 46. And they knew that who they were going to encounter over here were going to be the lost 10 tribes of Israel, the northern kingdom. So it says, it's fitting and proper that we honor Americans. It's fitting that that snakes honor snakes. It's fitting and proper that we honor Americans who made the supreme sacrifice for this nation that's not theirs, right? And express our humble gratitude to them and to their survivors. It is also fitting and proper that we confirm what it is they sacrificed for, and that's bloodshed, blood-soiled land of innocent people that did them no harm. But it was the prophecies of the Most High, because we went off, and why their sacrifices were and still are worth it. Well, they think it's worth it to inherit stolen land, right? So And it's also fitting that they receive judgment for their profane, abominable deeds and wicked, criminal, sinful bloodshed. So we'll get and the Most High is bringing judgment upon this place for their wickedness now. The Most High is no longer being patient and tarrying and waiting, because now we're in the season of judgment. The doors of mercy is almost closed, and judgment is proceeding forth at the same time, simultaneously. We'll get Isaiah. Let's see. This wasn't written down, but this is a part of it's in the spirit right here. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. So they're honoring their fathers and soldiers that died. They said it was proper to do so, right? And it's going to be proper to prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. What does that mean? Colonizing. They're the colonizers of the earth. They steal, they rape, rob, murder, kill, and enslave people, the Israelites, to build their blood-soaked land. So it's fitting, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. It's the patience and the faith of the saints. Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. We'll go ahead and get it. He that killeth with the sword. Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. So what do you do with your ear? Listen. If you can listen, go ahead and listen up. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. What happened during the transatlantic slave trade? The Europeans, the Edomite devils, they took the tribe of Judah, the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, into captivity. Shall go into captivity. So they're going to go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must, not maybe, not probably, not we think. It says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And it has not happened yet, but it will, because it's righteous judgment. The Most High is about balance. There's no balance right now in how we're being oppressed and destroyed continuously, right? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, and have faith and believe that we will be recompensed, we will be rewarded. We will be receive retribution, and we will receive that that redemption for being perpetually humiliated and destroyed and oppressed by our enemies. So this Memorial Day is folly. It's not a coincidence that these storms are destroying throughout 4 states over the weekend, during Memorial Day weekend, because the Most High is not dealing with these wicked days. The Most High is not going to be, if the Most High was dealing with it, he wouldn't send tornadoes and be destroying across 4 states, right? During a time that they think is supposed to be a good celebration. But that's the pride of the serpent. Amos 5 and 21. I despise your feast days. So the Most High hate and despise the memorial days, the Mother's Days, the Father's Days, your birthday that you celebrate as part of the heathen Egyptian customs, of the heathen, adopted by the Babylon the Great, America, Christmas, so-called, and Easter, all these folly days, Halloween, Thanksgiving, aka Thanksgiving, because they wasn't giving, they was stealing and killing, right? So I will not smell in your solemn assembly. So all of this barbecuing and everybody was getting together, gathering around different, around the pool, swimming pools, having pool parties and drinking, getting inebriated, and going crazy at these pool parties and barbecuing, celebrating, have a great time. The Most High is not smelling that. That's a stink. It stinks to the Most High, right? Then verse 22, though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them. Just like Cain got rejected of his filthy sacrifice. These people have Cain's descendants, his grandchildren, the Edomites, the so-called white race. They have abominable sacrifices right now. That's basically what they're doing. It's like idolizing. It's like idol worship, idolizing their fallen criminal forefathers. So we'll go to Proverbs 3:31. Envy mean don't have jealousy. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, because all of the oppressor ways is nothing but abomination. So the Most High say, don't envy, don't be jealous of the oppressor, because why you envy? You're gonna want to do what he do. You're gonna be covetous and covet what he's doing, and that's wicked. Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand. So those that envy their oppressor and those that are joined hand in hand celebrating with them, and they want to defend their master as well, right? The wicked shall not go unpunished. So they can be hand in hand celebrating these feast days, be right there hanging out, kicking back, right? And knocking back drinks. The wicked will not be unpunished. So they're still going to be judged for their wickedness, because why? The general rule and consensus is what? Through the Holy Scriptures. The wages of sin is death. So if you're committing sin, it's common sense, right? But it's not too common for most people. But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. And who's the righteous? The Israelites. And chiefly, and what's righteous? The commandments. As the laws of the Most High. In the book of Moses, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, the Torah. That's Romans 10:5. The only nation that was given the law was the Israelites, and only 1/3 remnant of the Israelites are sincerely and genuinely practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts. And what's righteous? The commandments. They're going to be delivered. So the 2/3, they can hang out and enjoy and envy their oppressor and be covetous and partake in all of these wicked folly days, and they're going to be destroyed right with them, because the Most High got sent, because the Most High creates spirits for vengeance. And just say you're celebrating a wicked feast day, St. Patrick's Day, or a Father's Day or Mother's Day or Halloween or something. The Most High can send a mass shooter through there, have a death angel on someone to go and shoot up a party or a bar or a party, right? And you're there hand in hand with your oppressor, envying his ways, trying to be like him, and trimming your ways to seek their love, and get killed right there with them. Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Because when you hear that, in the ancient times we had trumpets, and they made different sounds. There was trumpets for different sound. There were different sounds from the trumpet for different occasions. The war sound, and different sounds to indicate what is occurring and what's happening and what to do. So when you hear that trumpet or that sound of war, the people be afraid, depending upon what's going on. And it's a terrifying noise, because, something is coming down. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, hath not done it? So hath not the Most High done the evil? It's just evil. It's righteous recompense upon evil men that had it coming. So that's what happened with those storms across 4 states over the weekend. Tornadoes were destroying throughout across 4 states, and that's the Most High is doing, because this place is prime, is ripe for judgment, because the earth is full of wicked men that needs to be that's here for judgment and not salvation. Salakia. Okay, so right here, this article here says U.S. storms killed at least 21 across 4 states on Memorial Day weekend. And the KBC's always minimizing numbers. Those numbers going to increase. Just 21 across 4 states, highly doubtful. So it says tornadoes spawning thunderstorms swept the southern plains and the Ozark Mountains have killed at least 21 people across 4 U.S. states as of Monday afternoon and wrecked hundreds of buildings. So the Most High isn't playing. This is all of the Most High. Why? Because the earth is exceedingly wicked. And these so-called tornadoes, it's the chariots, the so-called UFOs, that's creating these whirlwind tornadoes. And also those hurricanes. And that's that pillar of what's that? That pillar, that cloud, the pillar cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night, when the Israelites were guided out of Egypt and throughout the wilderness. That was a so-called UFO, a chariot, guiding the Israelites through the wilderness. And that's the same thing, a tornado. Tornadoes hitting down. Those are the chariots start those tornadoes. It's not just some random event. It's the Most High bringing judgment, because there's blood-soaked land everywhere in America, and wherever the Most High want to judge it, it's all justified. So as forecasters warned of more severe weather, so it's still continuously coming. So right here, next paragraph, the death toll over the 3-day Memorial Day holiday weekend included at least 8 fatalities in Arkansas, 7 in Texas, 4 in Kentucky, and 2 in Oklahoma, according to tallies by state emergency authorities. So the Most High, he's sending the tornadoes from the chariots across multiple states and killing people. A severe thunderstorm watch was issued for parts of New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania until Monday evening. The National Weather Service said the watch was in effect for more than 30 million people in the Northeast, as the storms were expected to move to that part of the East Coast. So why would they expect that? Because they can tell the path and the trajectory of how the tornadoes and how the chariots are moving, and they're going to end up heading towards the East Coast. Excuse me. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh in the name of Yahushai of hosts with thunder. The Lord of armies, that's what hosts means, armies. With thunder, that's those thunderstorms and tornadoes. And with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. With the storm and with storm and tempest. So that tempest goes into hurricanes, and then also, it's under the umbrella of tempests or tornadoes as well. aka twisters that they call them, because these areas that's being hit, as the scriptures say, what man ever perish being innocent? And that's Job 4:7, I believe. The society is wicked, So anyone that gets judged by the Most High, it's all warranted. Psalms 11:6. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone. Ultimately, those are thermonuclear missiles. It's going to be at the very end. And in horrible tempest, and that's those are those tornadoes and hurricanes. This shall be the portion of their cup, portion of a wicked man. All right, so from there we'll get Job 27, verse 20. Terrors take hold on him as waters. A tempest stealeth him away in the night. And these tornadoes, they hitting later at night as well. It's a scary thing to have a tornado where you can't see it and it's making all kind of noise, wreaking all kind of havoc, right? Psalm 83 and verse 15. Excuse me. So persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. So we're praying the Most High be able to, as King David, with the house of David, the hopeful elect. He's saying, persecute them with thy tempest. So bring judgment with the tempest for being wicked. Men, the heathen men and the women, especially these women too, they've been rebellious for a long time now. They're witches, because rebellion is a sin of witchcraft. And what's the root word? Witch. And witchcraft is a witch that practices the craft of witchdom, of witchery, right? So what is, you working on your craft, and women work on their craft of being a witch in these days, more than ever in the history of mankind. The majority of women are witches because they're wicked and abomination. They're an abomination. Psalm 7 and 11. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, judge the righteous. And Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, is angry with the wicked every day. So the Most High is angry with the wicked. He's being patient, though, through it all. And the Most High, he's no longer, he has infinite discipline, right? And in due season will the Most High go ahead and act the proper recompense upon the heathen. Sirach 35 and 18. For the Lord Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient toward them. See, the Most High is being endlessly patient. He has infinite mercy. But the wicked are going to continue to provoke the Most High until it's time for him to be judged. Okay, verse 18 from the top, it says, for the Lord Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient toward them, till he have smitten and sundered the loins of the unmerciful. And that being patient toward them is talking about Esau, Edom. Till he have smitten and sundered the loins of the unmerciful. Esau, he's merciless, and we read in the scriptures that the blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Verse 18. For the Lord Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient toward them. The Most High it's time for the Most High. He's about to bring this judgment. He's enhancing it more and more. Till he have smitten and sundered the loins of the unmerciful, and repaid vengeance to the heathen, till he have taken away the multitude of the proud, and broken the scepter of the unrighteous. And that's the Edomites. They're the O thou most proud. So he have rendered to every man according to his deeds, and to the works of men according to their devices. Till he have judged the cause of his people, and made them to rejoice in his mercy. Mercy is seasonable in the time of affliction. Because, when you're being afflicted, it's not peace and relaxation. But when you receive mercy from the Most High, it's seasonable. As clouds of rain in the time of drought. And drought meaning what? No water. And when you get in the due season, when it's overdue, it's very, very beautiful and nourishing. So, these storms, just because of the Most High is upset. He's no longer being patient at the wicked, so-called Edomite, so-called white race, the Edomites. And he's about to start judging them more and more until he has destroyed them through the power and spirit, of our Heavenly Father. In the name of Yahushua. So, that being said, I hope this video is edifying. The water to the Rachakodash B'Hashem Yahushua. For another video, until the next video, I say, Shalom.